Alright folks, how's it going? Descattys. In this particular video I'm in the shed, and the reason being is I've been doing a lot of sort of DIY at the moment with regards to at least one update to my Etsy store, so stay tuned. So at the moment my shed is absolute carnage. There's stuff everywhere. I've been having stuff out all over the place and everything else, but what I want to do is basically let you know folks that I've got a new item up on the Etsy store. I've basically been making some of my own little methylated spirit or little meth stoves, alcohol stoves, whatever you want to call them, biphenol stoves. So I am literally just about to get a brew on. And so what I want to do is, because I've seen some comments on Instagram for some people that have been asking some questions about what particular windshields and everything they'll fit into. Yeah, a guy reached out to me on Instagram, Outdoor Gear Essentials, small little shop in the UK, I believe, online shop, and he basically reached out to me and he's ordered a number of these little stoves to sell on his shop. And I did, as I say, this is kind of like an answer to some of the questions that people have been asking, but really folks, don't complicate it. Maybe I'm just taking it all for granted, but it is something that is so simple, very lightweight. It only comes in at about 32 grams, and it's only 51 mil in diameter, and it's only about 25 mil in height, or millimeters in height. So you know, that's not bad for a little compact sort of stove that you can stick in your pocket or wherever. So anyway, let's just get it going, because obviously I'm parched, I need a brew, and let's have a look. Now obviously these ones are made up. I've got a number made up at the moment. I've had to order some more tins because obviously for the shop. Now this particular one I've got inside a black tin, and it is really just sort of like the one I'm playing around with really. So one of the questions that was asked, will it fit inside a Crusader windshield, which obviously it does. Okay, even with a bit of the flip top over the top, or the rest if you like, the mug rest, and then the mug sits on there, and then there's obviously that space under there. But I won't just say it, I'll actually light it. What I'll do is I'll put a bit of this is biphenol, but this biphenol's got food colouring in it, so I'm literally just going to squirt some in here. Anyway, the two forms of ignition I could use is either a lighter or a ferro rod, which is normally one of the obvious ones for most of us. And there you go. So that's with that's obviously with a ferro rod. Not a very good ferro rod there, but it's probably bad error on my behalf. Obviously extinguishes quite easy. The other option then is to use a lighter, which obviously it strikes with as well. And then don't try this at home, children. Obviously that fits in there like so. That over the top there, and I've got no water in it. But if we just stick it up here, you can see that there's a clearance on the flame. Alright, so one of the other options that you can use is obviously one of these sort of pot stands. So you can get them in titanium, stainless and all the rest of it. I am actually looking at stocking these in my shop on the Etsy store, or I might even do little kits where I sell the burner, one of these and a little pouch all together to give you a sort of like a little composite kind of gear. So it'll work sweet with one of these, so I'll just like that, and then that will sit sweet on there. All right, now for example, what I'll do is there is some water in that kettle. That's it. If you're going to be using this outside, bear in mind, you know, I mean, I'm in a nice confined shed, but obviously if you was outside, you might want to have a windbreak around that just to avoid it from the flame going out, or from the flame blowing away from the receptacle that you're using to cook with. All right, so that's another option. Okay, you could also use potentially something like this, okay, which is a little fold away stove, okay, and a little base where the burner actually sits onto. All right, and there you are. Now folks, you kind of get the picture. I mean, it's nothing really, you know, it's not rocket science. There are videos out there on how to make your own, but if you don't want to make your own and get all the bits of equipment and that, then why not head over to my Etsy store, or head over to the guy, Cole's, his online store, and maybe purchase one from him. All right, so there it is folks. All right, I don't ask for donations really or anything like that. I would sooner people buy something from my Etsy store, so it obviously benefits you, let's hope anyway, for using it when you're outdoors, and obviously it benefits me as well, so it's money that I can put back into my YouTube channel and buying other bits of kit to obviously share with you folks. All right, so thanks for watching. Leave your comments below, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so, hit the notification bell, and take care, and I'll see you on the next video.